Queen Naomi is winning this battle last. I like as body dey sweet us this morning, all Queen Naomi fans. Sorry, depending on when it is getting to you, whether morning or night before you get this message, my people. Tori dey, gist berekete. Carry your aproko sit down for my front make I dey gist you as e dey hot on top social media. Hey. So my correct people, we dey hear another good news that Queen Naomi's hope has been restored, her ego, pride, her position, everything is intact. They said these three great men has assured Queen Naomi. They have given her a full assurance that you see this time 2025 that this will be the end of this Winnie Wellers in her life. Come on, everybody. I get the gist. I will be reading this out. I'll be analyzing. I will be explaining to you guys because as body dey sweet me, I want to give you all I have. Like, I don't want to withhold any gist. Everything I have is what I'm giving to you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, based on the time this information is getting to you. It's a girl like cheese plots. I don't carry another story from the palace of Kabiyesi. So, the information that is getting to us right now is that, first of all, introduction. Yes, they said Oba Elegushi and OBG and Oba Adeyeye. These three people, three powerful men in Yoruba land. Hey, they don't stand berekete. They don't stand gidigba for Mama Tade. And they say, these olories, you people must vacate this palace, whether tradition likes it or not. Now, these two people have joined hands to assure Mama Tade. We heard that they assured her, don't panic. You see, we have come into this matter. Una know say before, na only Kabiyesi na im dey fight this matter up and down. But now, allegedly, they said people wey dey fight this thing, they don plenty. This one no be say na only Kabiyesi dey follow this matter up. Oba Elegushi, even Deji of Akure, I'm still going to gist una the contribution wey this Deji of Akure dey do. Even Kabiyesi Papa, all of them, they go different dimension, finding it from the roots. At the end of the day, it is just one objective, it is just one goal, it is just one aim, and that is to remove and eradicate these olories, these weriwelas, from the palace and from the life of Mama Tadenikawo. OBJ is following this formally with the government, courts, judgment and all that. He wants to make sure that everything is followed accordingly. The other day we heard he booked a court section for them, which has not reached, but they are making preparation for that. And they said the purpose of it is for them to negotiate for compensation for these olories. What they will be, they froze they stopped their allowances. Now they are going to resume it and add more money. That is, they are going to multiply the allowance as a compensation for them to vacate the palace for the meantime, so that Mama Tadenikawo can put to bed in the palace, so she can come back to Kabiyesi. Then people are saying, these olories, they will know that this is trick. They want to trick them out of the palace. Remember, they are not divorcing them. They are pushing them out, taking them out for some meantime, while they devise other means. People will say bloggers, so people expose things too much. We are not exposing things too much because we know these olories have already known even before you heard it. But the reason why we are bringing this to the public is because if this information is true, so that we can also know what is happening in the life of our own Queen Mama Tadenikawo, Queen Naomi. Now, they said Pabropo is busy looking for that native doctor, Agbaraba. You people remember Agbaraba, right? Yes. That say that is the only native doctor that can eradicate these people, like this whole thing. And they had to see him. We heard the time he finally came, because he has been assuring them that he was going to come. See, I always tell you people, I'm going to be giving you updates, and I'm going to be referring to you. There is no today without yesterday, and there will be no tomorrow without today. It is through what happens yesterday that you will now know what happened today. So I cannot just come and give you a gist, and I will not tell you there is a connection. Just like this Abaraba now. There was a time I gave you this gist. That is why you need to be following up. Once you follow up, whenever I call the name, like if I say Suleiman, Semi's ex, you will know who I'm talking about. If I say Abaraba, that great native doctor, you will know, oh, this is the person we are talking about. Instead of being confused, you need to just follow up. Because this gist, we are not just gisting it because we want to gist, but because we are getting to somewhere, and we are hoping that when we get to that somewhere, that we will be happy to announce that Queen Naomi is now alone in the palace with Kabiyesi, without these Weriwellas. And that will be the sweetest gist you would want to hear. I assure you that. And that is why we are always carrying you like along in anything that is happening. So Paropo has gone to look for Abaraba, so that Abaraba can, Abaraba can eradicate these people, because that is what his job is. Remember, Abaraba was like the first time he had the chance to send one of his man, his boy, like they said. He said he can only come by himself when all the olories are complete in the palace. Now, that period, Olori Calabar said she was in UK. She was trying to give birth. What's her name? Olori what's her name? Oletik was at that time at Ikoyi. Say she's doing Omuwo. Queen Naomi was angry with Kabiyesi. They had small quarrel. Queen Naomi left. So when Abaraba finally came, Abaraba saw that these people are not complete. Other people might be very close to come, but what's her name? Olori Calabash was very far away. And that was how they didn't do anything. Because Abaraba said they must be complete in the palace before he can be able to carry on what he wants to do. Now, what's his name? Paropo has gone in search of him again. Everybody is looking for a way to do this fast before Queen Naomi put to bed, because as it is right now, Queen Naomi is scared. Not that he's scared that they will do them anything, but because of these little babies, she's not comfortable for them seeing her baby when she gives birth to them. Because if they're in the palace and she births these triplets, they are going to see their face, probably capture them. You see, so Queen Naomi doesn't want anything at all, and she doesn't want too much talk, too much fight, and all that. Then Deji of Akure is busy fighting his own from Akure, meeting all the prominent men and women and prominent Ifa priests in Akure to reveal to him the best way to do this, because one of his own is in Ile-Ife and is suffering a lot in Ile-Ife. Then Oba Elegushi is busy making traditional inquiry. Oba Elegushi sabi Shamwewe, sabi tradition, let's put it that way. And that was how he brought a 90 years virgin who was very active in carrying calabash. And that was what pursued Olori Calabash from that her shrine. He always has powerful people. So, and now OBJ own is making sure that they go in a formal way. Just like if before the tradition own will mature, may they first go formal. government, make they first comot these olories first. That is what he wants to do. So you can see everybody's hand is on desk. Everybody is saying everything, contributing everything to make it possible for Queen Naomi to stay in the palace while these olories leave the palace. You guys are understanding. A lot of people don't they talk, say, why do they want to do the olories this thing? They should just leave the olories to be, since their allowances have been frozen and the allowances have been freezed, and that they don't need much attention. People say this thing that they're doing, they're just giving these olories a relevance, sense of importance or whatever. No, it is not it. They must have to leave that palace. Because the more they stay there, what if Queen Naomi wants to give birth now and trouble starts? What if Queen Naomi wants to give birth and trouble starts? How are they going to handle it? Alright? So that is why Kabiyesi and all these people say they go chook hand for the matter. Leave people that are talking. Let them talk. What Kabiyesi, Oba Elegushi, and OBJ is doing for Queen Naomi is right. Okay? What they are doing is right. So make people know the talk, say they're not supposed to do this one, they're not supposed to put mouth. People are even going to the extent saying, Oba Elegushi, you that is putting mouth in somebody's own, didn't you marry 6 wives? Even Oba Elegushi married multiple wives. Are the wives giving him problem? Why you know they like truth or like make things go well? Are the wives giving him problem that you people will now say, start comparing him with Queen Naomi? It is not done that way. Stop comparing Oba Elegushi with Kabiyesi. They are 2 different people. Oba Elegushi might marry multiple wives, but his wives, have you heard that one of his wives is even giving him problem? Not to talk more of 5 of them or 6 of them. But now 5 women are giving Kabiyesi trouble. They are giving him serious problem. Serious one. But Oba Elegushi is busy enjoying his marriage. So Oba Elegushi knows what he's fighting. It was never the intention of Kabiyesi to bring these people in the palace and start maltreating them or start wanting to chase them. But along the line, things changed. Kabiyesi find out that these people has turned to something else that he can no longer handle. Their wings are beginning to grow wide and wide and wide, and they are beginning to cause problem for him and Mama Tade Nikawo. If not that Mama Tade is an understanding woman, maybe by now Mama Tade would have just left that palace. Yes, Mama Tade would have just left the palace and forget about the whole thing. Alright? But Mama Tade understands the whole thing and concord that Kabiyesi, Oba Elegushi, and her own husband is going to take, and OBJ is going to take care of things. The only thing that Mama Tade just told them is, please, I hope it is not going to involve any human sacrifice. That is what Mama Tade would not want. You see, human sacrifice? No, Mama Tade would not want such a thing. So it is better Mama Tade does what her spirit is telling her. Allow them to fight for you. Provided nobody is hurt, nobody is harmed, nobody's head is used. Because that is what Mama Tade keep hammering to Deji of Akure. Sorry, Oba Elegushi, please. Anything that will make them want human head or blood, please don't do it. Because the one Kabiyesi wanted to do, they requested for human sacrifice, and that is why Mama Tade said no. So let Oba Elegushi help to find out another way to do this. Why OBJ is looking for another formal way to handle this thing. So 3 of them, their hands are at the desk, as they have given Mama Tade a very big assurance that everything is going to be fine and nothing will happen to you, neither will it happen to Tade, neither will it happen to the triplets. Make una chook mouth for this matter. Do you think what these men are doing are right? Please, I'll bring you more updates. Don't forget that all these are alleged information.